This is TaskSpoon, the series where I aim to complete the collection log by doing one randomly generated task at a time. After completing the medium tier, I'm ready to attempt some of the longest and hardest challenges yet as I move on to the hard tier. Welcome to Season 3 of TaskSpoon. Hello everybody and welcome to episode 116 of the TaskSpoon series. In the last video, I spent pretty much the entire time doing farming and herb lore in an attempt to restock the supplies that I used on my Basilisk Jaw grind, and I would say that went pretty well. I also tried to do some Corrupted Gauntlet and some Zulrah in an attempt to get an Armor Seed and some Zulrah Scales, and that didn't go as well, but either way, here we are, restocked and ready to go. I'm going to get back to my task finally, which is to get 5 new uniques from Easy Clues, which I actually have quite a few caskets banked already, so let's just go and open them. As far as Easy Clues go, I have opened 519 caskets where I've got 80 uniques, which means that we are over halfway done in the collection log, so I'm expecting a lot of duplicates here, but I do have 35 caskets, and I'm just going to start opening them and hope for the best. It was incredible. Green Elegant Legs on my first casket, 1 out of 5. And an Iron Kite Shield trimmed, 2 out of 5. Hey, there we go. Steel Plate Legs G, 3 out of 5. Alright, 3 out of 5. Not so bad. Considering I got 3 new uniques in 35 caskets, I can assume a rate of about 1 in 11, 1 in 12, maybe. So I'm just going to go and get like 20 caskets and then we'll open them again and hopefully we'll be done. And of course, as usual, going to be pickpocketing ham members for Easy Clues. There's just no other better way. I also realized that I forgot to add the new Forestry Part 2 uniques onto the spreadsheet before rolling this task, which I have now. So after this task, we're going to be doing a bunch of forestry. I believe that most of the uniques I need to get are pretty cheap to buy, so it shouldn't take too long. But yeah, we'll figure that out after this one. Alright, I got myself 20 caskets. Let's just go ahead and open them. Hoping for 2 uniques, but I guess 1 would also be fine. 0 would be sad. Alright, well, 0 was in fact sad. I would like to go and do a farm run, so I'm just going to open the 10 caskets that I have already and hope for like just 1 unique would be great. Oh my goodness! Well, not only is that a unique, I think that's the most valuable unique from Easy Clues, Cape of Skulls, and is actually somewhat useful for killing revs, I think, because it gives you a skull. I don't really know about that. Never done it before, but that's pretty cool. Nice. 4 out of 5. 1 more, maybe? Master Clue. Okay. Alright, Master Clue done, along with the Elite and Medium I had in the bank. Let's go open the rest of those 3 caskets. Hopefully there's at least 1 new unique in these 3 caskets and we can move on, so let's just send it. Unlucky. Now that we only need 1 more unique, I think I'm going to be getting and opening 5 caskets at a time. That way you don't see like 20 clips of me opening a casket and getting nothing. So be right back with 5 caskets. Alright, here we go. 5 caskets. Hey, there we go. Black Helm H5. We are done. Honestly, that task went way better than expected. It didn't take me too long, and obviously the Cape of Skulls is sick, and, you know, we did a task that didn't take a month. It feels great, and we can go roll a new task, although, spoilers, it'll be Forestry. Alright, here we go, back on the spreadsheet. We can complete the Easy Clue task, And as you'll notice, the easy and medium percentages are no longer 100% due to me adding the task to the tiers. So when we generate this, we're going to be getting an easy forestry task of some sort, which is to get any of the uniques. But I'm going to talk about these for a little bit here. So I've added all of the tasks for the Forestry Part 2 uniques onto the spreadsheet. In the easy tier, there is a task to get a unique from Forestry, and you can pick which one. And then there is to get the full pheasant costume and the sturdy beehive parts. Again, those are all in the easy tier. And then the medium tier has 4 uniques from Forestry. Again, you get to pick which ones you want. So in total, I'm going to need to get the full pheasant outfit, the sturdy beehive parts, and then 5 other forestry uniques of my choosing. I believe that there are some that are cheaper than others, and I'll probably buy those. And I haven't quite determined what I'm going to get yet, but I think I'm just going to do the math and then do it all at once. That way I'm not just constantly going back and forth to the spreadsheet, because that sounds boring. So give me a sec, and let me figure out what I'm doing here. So it looks like a lot of these things come from just doing the forestry events. So the sturdy beehive parts, the petal garland, the pheasant outfit, the fox whistle, and the golden pheasant egg. I'm pretty sure all those things just sort of happen passively as you're doing forestry. And then the new things that you can buy, like the cape pouch, the felling axe handle, and the gloves, are all just anima-infused bark plus logs, which I will get as I'm doing the events. So I'm just going to go start doing forestry and not really think about it, and then hopefully I get some of these things. And I already have all the things required to buy the Twitcher's gloves, so I'm just going to do that right away. That way I'll get more bird's nests throughout this grind. Neato! So I marked those ones off on the spreadsheet, and we're just going to continue hitting the trees, waiting for the events to spawn. I don't really know what the optimal way to do forestry is these days, and to be honest, don't really care. I'm watching a movie and just sort of hanging out, so yeah, just going to hit the trees. Hey, sturdy beehive parts, let's go. I'm going to assume those aren't very rare, considering I've got 2 of them in this one event already, but still, that's one of the items we needed, so nice. So I just did the first pheasant egg event that I saw, and I got 10 of these pheasant tail feathers. I'll probably get a lot more next time, now that I know sort of how it works, but I will need 60 of these to make the full pheasant outfit, so if that means waiting for another, like, I'm going to guess 4 more pheasant events, that's not too bad. I don't really know how the forestry stuff works here in terms of these components, but apparently you could only get some of the items if you actually have the components. So I'm just going to buy a few of each of these things and go and make them. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to figure it all out. Also, in case anyone was curious, if you get 10 sturdy beehive parts, you can make a beehive in your house, in your garden, one of the plant spaces, and then you can release the swarm of agitated bees, and they hit you for 0 damage. I don't know why this is a thing, but there you go. By the way, I know you were all asking yourselves, I wonder what Spoon thinks about forestry. I hate it. I just don't get it. What's the point? It just seems so unnecessary. Part of the reason I like woodcutting as a skill is because it gives me something to do so I can AFK and do other things. And forestry just ruins everything that I like about woodcutting and adds practically nothing, in my opinion, other than all these useless items that I need to get in the collection log for the series. So, yeah, forestry, not your best, Jagex. I don't know if it was just because I just made those padded spoons or whatever the pheasant event uses, but I got 44 of the pheasant tail feathers that time, which is a marked improvement from the 10 that I got the first time, even if my ping did spike a bunch there, which was really annoying. But either way, one more of those events and we should be done with the pheasant outfit, which is nice. Oh my goodness, finally another pheasant event. I feel like I've been waiting forever. I've managed to gather quite a bit of anima-infused bark at this point, but I really wanted to finish off the feathers for the full pheasant outfit first, because that's the last thing on the easy tier that I have left. So I believe I can just do this and make one of those, and one of those, and one of those, and one of those, And there we go, full pheasant outfit acquired. Now that I've completed the full pheasant outfit, I need 4 more forestry uniques to complete the medium tier tasks, which I was hoping to get either the whistle, the egg, or the garland while I was doing that, but I wasn't lucky enough to get any of those. So my options are the cape pouch, the felling axe handle, the full forestry outfit, and the funky shaped log. And I'm not really sure which of these are the cheapest to buy, so I'm gonna go look that up real quick. So it turns out that all of the forestry outfit pieces, which are just cosmetic upgrades to the lumberjack outfit, they all cost the same thing, which is the lumberjack piece itself, 1250 anima infused bark, and 60 of like every noted log ever, which I actually have all the bark necessary, and obviously I already have the lumberjack outfit. I actually don't have all the logs that I need. So I'm gonna go and cut some logs. I think I need some oak, some Arctic pine, and maybe some willow. So I'm gonna go take care of that real quick. But we're essentially done with the forestry part of these tasks, which is good. I'm gonna need 240 of each of the logs that I just mentioned, and the only ones that I don't have already are the oak and the Arctic pine, so I need to go and cut 240 oak logs and like 150 Arctic pine logs, and I don't even know where to cut these. I don't even know where I got these from. Man, there's even people at the Arctic pine trees on the forestry world. That's funny. Yeah, I definitely got the Arctic pine logs from the ice trolls up there when I was trying to get a granite shield for a clue step. I'm pretty sure they drop noted Arctic pine logs, so that explains where I got those. But yeah, I need about 150 of these. Alright, there we go. 240 noted logs of each kind. We are buying the forestry boots, hat, legs, and top. Heck yeah! Again, all this is a cosmetic change to the lumberjack outfit to make you look like this. Cool, but we are done. That is the last of the forestry tasks on the medium tier, so we can go and roll a new task and actually move on. And back on the spreadsheet, we can complete the task. That was the last of the medium forestry tasks. And there we go, 100% on easy and medium tier. Back to the hard tier. Let's see what we're doing. Get infinity bottoms. Alright. Infinity bottoms are not the most useful nor the most exciting thing on the task list, but at least this is the last Mage Training Arena task we're going to have to do ever, so that is kind of cool. I need to go get 450 telekinetic points, 500 alchemist, 5,000 enchantment, and 450 graveyard. So yeah, just going to go start. Probably going to start with the telekinetic room just because, I don't know, I always start with the telekinetic room. It's unfortunate that now is the time that I'm getting this task. The infinity bottoms are entirely useless for me, so I'm not really getting anything out of it. I'm not gaining magic experience because I'm already 99 magic, and it's going to take me a while. I didn't really do the math, but I'm going to guess like maybe 8 hours of Mage Training Arena, which, like I said, is just sort of going to amount to nothing. But, oh well, you got to do what you got to do. And, you know, a log slot's a log slot. Green logging Mage Training Arena is going to feel good. This was the very first task I ever had on this account. So, yeah, you know, here we are. Alright, here we go. Last maze of the telekinetic room. 450 points. We are done. Next up, we're going to be doing the alchemist room, my least favorite room by far. But it does feel good knowing that this is the last time I'm ever going to have to come here on this account. So, here we go. 100 points. 200 points. 300 points. 400 points. And there we go, the last 500 points. Get me out of this room. I never want to go in here again. Next up is the enchantment room, mostly because I need something fast and less painful. So, here we go. Alright, there it is, 5,000 enchantment points. That didn't take too long at all. It was a very nice break for me. Now, lastly, graveyard room. I know a lot of people say that the graveyard room is their least favorite room, and don't get me wrong, I don't really like Mage Training Arena in general, but as far as the rooms go, it's not so bad. I mean, it's a little slow and very repetitive, but at least it lets me turn my brain off and I can continue watching my movie. So, it's not too bad. We're about halfway done here. And there it is, 450 graveyard points. We are done. Let's go buy the thing and never come back. Alright, rewards, Guardian. Give me these infinity bottoms. Feels amazing. I am never coming back here. Oh, but look, it's so green. So I'm just going to put these in here where they will remain for the rest of their lives with the rest of my infinity robes. And we're done. We can go and roll a new task, and it's going to actually be collection log slot 800. That was $7.99. Pretty cool. So back on the spreadsheet, we can complete the task, and let's see what we're going to go do. Get expert mining gloves. Okay. This is actually going to be a very convenient task for me. I've been essentially out of cannonballs for a while now, and this will give me a good chance to stock up on iron ore, and then eventually I'll go to blast furnace and turn that into steel with all this coal that I have. So yeah, this is good. I forget how many unidentified minerals I need, so I need to go and look that up, but I'm just going to go get geared up and ready to go. So you get the expert mining gloves by combining the regular mining gloves and the superior mining gloves, and you do that by paying them some more unidentified minerals. So because I already have the other two gloves, all I have left is to get the minerals, which I believe cost 60 unidentified minerals, which shouldn't take too long. And I'm going to be getting it by mining iron ore, as I believe that is the fastest way. And like I said, I can bank the iron and use it later. So yeah, I'm going to go find a world, and we're going to get started. So I need 60 unidentified minerals, and it is a 1 in 100 chance for each iron rock mine to get one. So I need to mine approximately 6,000 iron ore. So I'll let you know how it goes. That is 30 of the 60 required unidentified minerals. I have no idea how long it's taken me. I feel like I've got a little bit unlucky just based on the amount of iron ore I have. But either way, I'm kind of enjoying it. This is a nice little reprieve. I just click on the rocks and then bank the ore, and I'm having fun. Oh, I wasn't recording, but there it is. 60 unidentified minerals. The second half went by way faster than the first half, I'll tell you that. Can you combine my mining gloves? Yes. Heck yeah. So the expert mining gloves essentially just combine the effects of the other two, so you don't need two different pairs of gloves, and I think it makes it also work on amethyst, I think. Either way, we're done. Based on the fact that I have about 9,000 iron ore in the bank, that means it took me about 6,900 iron ore mined, minus 10% for the Varric armor. It means I went pretty much right around drop rate, which is good. Let's go get a new task. Back on the spreadsheet, we can complete that task, and let's generate a new one. Hopefully it's a quick one, and we can fit it in right at the end of this video. Another Forestry unique. Alright. Of the Forestry uniques that I still have left to collect here, 3 of them are complete RNG, being the Petal Garland, Egg, and Fox Whistle, and 3 of them I can buy from the store, and of the 3 that I can buy from the store, the Axe Handle and the Funky Shaped Log are going to be way more expensive. The Cape Pouch is actually relatively cheap, so I'm going to be going for one of the 3 RNG ones, and then if I don't get one of those, and I get enough for the Cape Pouch, then I'm going to end up buying that. Even though the Cape Pouch is completely useless, most of these things are completely useless for me, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, well, I spent pretty much all of last night cutting trees, doing forestry events in an attempt to get one of those rare forestry items, and didn't get any of them, so we are moving on to plan B, which I believe I have enough anima-infused bark to buy one of these things. I think it's a cape pouch. Yeah, 2,500. So the cape pouch just lets you put a woodcutting cape in your forestry kit, so you get the effect of it without having to wear it. Obviously, that's not useful until 9.9 woodcutting, so I was trying to avoid having to buy this one, but, you know, here we are, we're ready, we're done. Neato! Oh, well, that's just lovely. I can't even put the cape pouch on the forestry kit until I'm 99 woodcutting. So, -1 bank space, very nice, but at least we're done, and we can move on. Let's go roll a new task. Alright, here we go on the spreadsheet. We can complete that task, and let's roll a new one. Probably gonna have to save it for the next video, depending on what it is, but let's just roll it and see. Get 1 unique from the Calphite Queen. Okay. I've been really dreading these Calphite Queen tasks. There is 2 Calphite Queen tasks, 1 to get the Calphite Queen head and 1 to get a Dragon Chain Body, both on the hard tier. The jar and the pet don't count as they are on the extras and pets tier. So yeah, we're gonna have to be killing probably quite a few Calphite Queen. I don't know the exact rate. I believe the head is 1 in 256, and the chain body is probably half that, 1 in 128, if I had to guess. So this could kind of suck, especially because I'm probably gonna end up doing it off task. But either way, we're gonna save that one for the next video. But that's gonna have to do it for this episode. It feels so good to get back to actually doing tasks. I know there was a lot of woodcutting and forestry in this one, but hey, you know, a task's a task, and it just feels good to not be killing Basilisk Knights. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to go and leave the video a like, and maybe check if you're subscribed while you're down there, maybe leave a comment. All those things really help my videos grow with the YouTube algorithm, so thank you. And with all that being said, that's going to be it for me. I will see you guys in the next video. And a big thank you to all of my channel members, but a special thank you to my Tier 3 Big Spoon channel members, Alchemist BTW, Jack Staumer, Zach Martin, Luxitaire, Tony Adkins, and Dolph. Thank you guys, and thank you everyone on screen here for the support.